What really defines a good product? Is it the cost, is it the formulation, or is it both of them? For me, it's very important that whatever product I'm using has to be cost effective in the end. Allow me to share some of the products that I use and the different costs they come at. The first one is the N-Keratin Custard. What a waste of money at 900 rupees for 100 grams. This literally has 3 tablespoons of the product. This product is, of course, when you look at the formulation, is beautiful. It's got all the proteins, all the silk proteins that you can imagine. It's got wheat protein, it's got silk protein, it's got keratin protein, it's got castor oil, it's got keratin. Everything is great. But hey, tell me, at 900 bucks for something that you could be able to use only 3 to 4 times in your hair care, how does it make sense? The results are fantastic. It does give you the softness, it does give you the smoothness. Does it take care of the frizz? You know, frizz is more about how much moisture and humidity is there in your environment. So it can help you maybe a little bit, maybe 5%, but usse zyada nahi hoga. So I thought it's such an average product. The reason I got so interested in the N's Beauty Closet was because Sugar has acquired that company, and my understanding is that, you know, big companies acquire small companies only if they have a lot of customers or a lot of returning customers. So I want to ask you guys, how many of you have really used this keratin mask from N and have gone on to use it for months and months and months together? I'm not going to buy this because for 900 bucks for 3 times ka usage, this is a lot of money. Because the same hydration I can get from my Sasta and Tikau 450 ml Schwarzkopf Hydrating Enriching Cream Mask, which I've spoken about in so many of my videos, and this just does not finish. The fact is, when you use it on drenched hair, you require so little, just a little bit, and it goes over all your hair so beautifully and give you this nice hydrated hair. After you're done with this, if your hair is really damaged or if you color your hair, like I do, a lot of color, you know, you can then go in with your conditioner for getting this really smooth, glossy hair. I swear by this hydrating moisturizer. I didn't realize how dehydrated my hair were till I started using it. Again, it doesn't take care of frizz because frizz is really a factor of how much humidity is there in your environment, but it definitely smoothens and hydrates your hair. When your hair is hydrated, it's not going to absorb too much of moisture from the environment. So a great value for money. You can buy this and use it for almost 7 to 8 months. At 540 for 500 ml, this is such great value for money because this will last you easily for 7 to 8 months, giving you massive hydration and moisturization. The thing is, in the first month, you might want to use it every week, and once your hair starts recovering, you might want to use it maybe once a week or maybe once in 2 weeks, depending on how your hair reacts. When I started using it, I was using it almost 3 times a week, and now I use it maybe once a week or maybe once in 2 weeks, depending on what I've been doing with my hair and how dry my hair is feeling. Basically, how much styling and treatment I've been doing. So I blow dry my hair every single day, and so I require a lot of hydration and moisturization. By every single day, I mean every 2 days, but that's when I wash my hair, every 2 days. Talking about cost can be so deceptive. Price about 1500 rupees, a Neutrogena clarifying shampoo is perceived as a very expensive product. Now, this product has been with me for almost about a year, and that's all the quantity that I have used. Can you see the quantity? That's all that I have used because it is such a thick emulsion, and the fact is that you use it after you've shampooed your hair with your regular shampoo. So you just require very little to go over your hair and clean your hair of all the buildup that takes place naturally on a hair. This buildup could be pollutants from the environment, it could be the silicones, it could be the, the products you're using, or just the minerals and the salts in the water. So I recommend that we do a clarifying, a buildup removal from your hair, almost like a double cleanse of your hair, at least once in 2 months, if not every month. It of course depends on what kind of styling products you're using. If you're using a lot of them, then once a month is a very good idea. I know a lot of people thought this was very expensive, but look at this. If for 1500 rupees, this is going to last you for almost about 2 years. That's great value for money, actually. Talking about value for money, the next product is the Bringamalakadi Oil, big bottle from AVP. This particular bottle is a concocted Ayurveda oil, and you know how much I love Ayurveda. I just love the oils. I just even find the smells so endearing and heartwarming. I never find them offensive. And anything from AVP, you know, has a seal of purity, has a seal of ancient Ayurveda, purity of recipes, purity of ingredients. My phone rang. Whenever my phone rings, that's a point which is important in the video, is so I feel. Universe telling you. So AVP oil is something I started using recently because I had COVID and, you know, I was going through a whole lot of hair fall. And then, you know, I had a health situation some time back. My hair was just falling in bunches. It came to a point where I was like, should I even comb my hair this morning? So I started using this oil. I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing everything right by my hair, you know, but your body also heals after some time. So I'm going to be using this oil till I feel my hair is back to the health or the density that it used to be pre-COVID. I think it is not going to harm my hair in any way because it's the purest Ayurveda oil that you can actually use. And I just love Ayurveda. Again, talking about cost, now let's talk about the L'Oreal Smooth Intense Serum and the Balmain Smoothing Serum. Both of these serums I love. These two are both my absolute favorite hair serums, but the costs are so different. This particular product is for 300 rupees and this particular product is almost for 3,500 bucks. And they both do the same job. It's just psychologically, I feel that if I'm spending 3,000 on a Balmain, which is a designer brand and a very expensive luxury brand, I just feel my hair looks much better. It's got more diamondy shine on my hair. But the other day I did a blind test and I couldn't tell which serum I had used on my hair. This particular serum for 300 or 400 rupees will last you easily for about 2.5 years, and so will this actually. So I really bought this because I thought this is going to dramatically transform my hair, and you know, it does give me a lot of shine, but when I did a blind test, I couldn't tell which serum I had used, whether it was a 300 one or whether it was a 3,500 one. So absolutely stupid decision to spend 3,500 on this product when a 300 rupees product can give you the same amount of gloss and shine and the, you know, a sense of having this great glossy hair. I think it's very important to decide on a skincare and hair care depending on the costs, because ultimately these are recurring costs, you know, and they have to make sense at the end. Let me know how you decide on products. Do you go by the cost, or do you go by the ingredient list, or do you go by the performance? For me personally, I'm very driven by performance. I'm not driven by cost at all. If a product performs very well, I don't mind paying extra for it. And yet if it doesn't perform very well, it might cost really nothing. I will still not purchase it. Let me know what your thoughts are. For more on this, I'm going to meet you in the comment section.